bad weather and the awful traffic problems around North London. They are here to enjoy the first day of the 2011 World Championship.
Well, Mawson 100% on the doubles and over 100 average, so if he can keep this up, if he wins this game against the Power, then that will give Phil a big game. Of course, another thing that's going to be in Mawson's favour is that he's already played a game, so he knows that stage, he knows the atmosphere, he's very comfortable. Phil will be going up there cold.
Well, Juanito, only a couple of months ago, 104 average for Mawson. He's going to have to produce numbers like that to challenge Taylor later on. He won't fear Taylor, that's for sure, Gary Mawson.
Certainly not on this performance. And as I said, Mawson's so experienced, he's played us all over the last 20 years and beaten probably all of us over them years as well. 55. So he isn't going to be scared of any, he isn't even going to be scared of Phil Taylor, you know.
Only a couple of months ago, Juanito here was, would you believe, playing darts and beating Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao, legendary boxer of course, loves his darts, runs a couple of dart centres back home in the Philippines and has his own tournament.
100. Yeah, he certainly does.
Now the knockout blow looks like coming from Mawson here.
40.
Despite this, that was unlucky, right on the inside edge of the wire on the treble 20.
Yeah, you don't see that too often. I mean, these wires are so fine, the blade at the top there. It's very unusual to get a bounce out.
60.
But a big chance here now for Mawson to set this up. He won't be worried about taking it out, although he is going the 19s route. He'll just be happy with setting it up. Well, he's done the right thing and not missed the big numbers. It's so easy to get a bit excited there and miss a big number. He knows that this guy needs 6 darts from here.
I've got to say, Mawson has used his experience, hasn't he? He's done exactly so far what he's had to do, and 2 decent 2-dart finishes
100.
to give him a 2-leg lead, and he's halfway to a first-round clash with Taylor. Tops he needs for another one.
28.
Now, is Juanito going to get a shot at a double?
Well, these are the chances he's got to take if he wants to get back in this game. So he knows that Mawson probably won't miss when he returns. That's a perfect first dart, just taking his time, double 18.
What a good dart, Rob.
Absolutely perfect. He's going to be confident now, putting this in the top half of that double. Now, this is a bad switch. Never used to like this switch myself. Right the way across the other side of the dartboard. Big chance.
Brilliant, well done, Juanito. Gionson takes a leg and, well, takes it against the throw, a 96 finish, and under pressure, you can see what that means to him. And all of a sudden, talking of pressure, it's back on Mawson.
I know we talk about great darts of the double, but that switch from the 18s right the way across the board to the 9s, for a right-handed fella, you're going from right down your eye line, right across your left eye. And he's come right back here, 2 of them in there.
Fantastic performance. Well, when I was speaking to the representative from the Philippines Darts Association, Jojo Claudio, before, he said
61.
Just watch out for Juanito.
Well, this has set the world alight. If he did a 9-darter, Stu, he'll just be happy with coming down level tons from here. He won that last leg against the throw. This will get him back in, although he's still got to break Gary to win the tournament, to win the match, sorry.
100.
Life goes quick, but not quite that quick.
Well, I just wonder who
140.
we will be seeing on January the 3rd in our World Championship final. Well, don't forget, both semi-finals and the final in 3D as well in the new year. Got some talent, hasn't he?
100.
Well, he's pretty solid. He's not missing big numbers when he's missing the treble. He's not missing the, hitting the fives or the ones. And that's the most important thing, because now he's going to certainly get darted a double to make it 2-all.
94.
Where we had it
182
not long ago in this game,
121.
Gary Mawson, nice and comfortable, using his experience. Now he's going to have to draw on all that experience to not to panic, that's for sure. And this guy, 121, doesn't really need to go the treble 17 route, but he's going to.
And don't forget, Mawson had one dart at tops for a 3-0 lead.
57. $135. 182, you require 64.
Well, that certainly was good pressure from Mawson. Now Gionson, 64.
Well,
Big shot this, Stu. Massive for this Filipino.
double 16.
48.
Well, I think that last dart may well have just flicked the flight as well, which didn't help. This will be a steal for Mawson. One dart at tops.
Game shown the fourth way.
Massive dart as well for Gary Mawson. The pressure was on. Well, you said it was the biggest dart of the match, that double 16, so it has proved to be, because here is Mawson throwing for a place in the first round against Phil Taylor. It's amazing, that he only qualified for the World Championships by 25 quid on the North American Order of Merit. Edged out
46.
Canada's Ken McNeil, who we saw a couple of weeks ago performing so well at the World Cup of Darts up in the Northeast, but, well, it was a slender line between success and failure for Mawson. £25 gets into the Ali Pali. Victory here guarantees him £6,000 for taking on Taylor.
Well,
Juanito not giving up.
And you talk about slender lines. I mean, the only difference between the score in this match, that Gary Mawson's taken out 72, 81 and 71.
84.
It isn't as if he's had 3 darts of the double. So Gionson has been, right up there, pushing him all the time, and the averages, Gionson on 92 and Mawson just under 90. But that 75%, 3 out of 4 for Mawson, is certainly the telling factor.
It's all helping, though, isn't it? Spreading the darting gospel. I mean, there's around 150,000 people regularly playing darts in the Philippines. And we talked about Alagan Perez, who won a game here, beat Per Larsen 12 months ago, and Gionson here.
140.
So there's certainly a steady growth in the sport in the Far East.
Well, certainly the more money that comes in the game and the more expertise in the TV and what have you, that's certainly going to bring it on in these sort of countries. And this guy, he's played really steady, although his throws a little bit unorthodox at times with the snatch and the lurching forward. He's normally letting go of the dart before he does that, which is what Jockey Wilson used to do. They jump all over the place, but the dart has already been released before he does it. But Mawson, I have to say, Stuart, this is a good professional job for Mawson. He isn't panicking, he's just doing this job. The experience of the guy has really come out.
Well, you're spot on there, Rod. In the end, experience is what looks like winning the day. Mawson. So we go back to 1996 when you were at your pomp for when Mawson first played in a PDC World Championship. So, but look at this. Is he going to get a second maximum? Or is he going to switch? Looks like 177 to leave 24.
139.
But that'll do.
Gary, you require 94.
But this for the match.
Oh, 19 will live in the bullseye for the match. Double six, and for another check out. Oh, if he was going to miss, Stu, would have rather missed on the outside, that's for sure.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You talked about double or being a difficult double. I think possibly is one that the top pros hate leaving. But look at this, Juanito, the stage it.
Mawson coming back. Some people go 2 double 2 because the first dart at 2 gives you a guide, but he's certainly going to go straight for it.
Game shot.
And there it is, Gary Mawson. Experience wins the day for Gary Mawson. And he will play Phil Taylor in the first round a little later on. The Ali Pally.
He celebrates, and he will be back later to take on the King of Darts. Phil Taylor has arrived at the Palace. He's here to defend his title. Can he make it world crown number 6? Come in later.